Retired Lieutenant General Jacob-Farj-Rafael was one of the architects of the decisive victory that created Bangladesh during the 1971 Indo-Pak War. Retired General Ved Prakash Malik was Chief of Army Staff during the 1999 Kargil conflict, where Pakistani intruders were forced out of the heights they had occupied in J&K. Two generals who fought two of India's last and very different wars sat down to analyze the army of today.
You were the Eastern Army Commander facing China. Do you see us better prepared today than we were in 1962 to tackle the Chinese?
Much better. We need to rethink on mobility. You see, you cannot stop incursions, they'll come somewhere. But we have to deal with that. We can't deal with static defenses. You need reserves. You need to have at least 3 more divisions and an armored brigade in reserve in the northeast. You need more in the dark. We have enough to hold. There's no question we can hold the Chinese. But we don't have enough for offensive operations. Local offense, I don't mean going to Tibet.
And whatever we raise now, it must be organized in a manner that it is capable of achieving the mission that you envisage.
Is there a call for a reorganization of the Indian Army?
There is a thinking going on, and there are also moving with the times. Though it's not, I would say that it's not as fast or as good as one would like to see that, because our complete modernization program moves at an absolutely snail pace. Sometimes it is not moving at all. Now, unless that happens, how do you change the army? So, unless we are able to modernize ourselves, keep pace with the new strategic environment, you will have that impression that we are static. But there are people who are thinking. There are some aspects which are being looked into. They are being looked into slightly slower than I would like to see.
What is the roadmap that you lay out for improving the human resources of the Indian Army today?
Today we can get enough Jawans. The Jawans are brilliant. But we're not enough officers. We need leaders. The Israelis have a saying, follow me. We need someone like that. We need leaders. Our officers have proved themselves to be brilliant in war. Under him, we did a magnificent job, which is our young officers in Kargil. But unfortunately, we don't have enough officers. It's a crying need. We're short of, I think, 12 or 13,000 officers. You need leaders. You need people to lead. And our boys are excellent, but not enough of them.
Why is the Indian Army faced with a shortage of over 12,000 young officers? And these are the officers that have led your platoons and your companies and battalions in the wars that we've fought since independence.
Firstly, the pace of promotion is much slower. By the time an officer becomes a brigadier or major general rank, he has passed 3/4 of his service, or even more sometimes. So you have to. I became a commanding officer with about 14.5 years service. He probably became commanding officer much younger, and as a result that you get more time in each rank, brigadier, major general, lieutenant general, to keep learning and to be able to do this. So the complete terms and conditions of service must be changed in a manner that you make service attractive, not go back to 62, but in today's environment. And secondly, that you have enough incentive within the service that the young officer doesn't feel like leaving.
We need an army to defend on 2 fronts, against Pakistan and China. Unless we have that, we are in problem.